President Buhari was born on December 17, 1942, and named after the 9th century Persian Islamic scholar Muhammad al-Buhari. He was about 4 years old when his father died and was thereafter raised by his mother and elder brother. It was his elder brother, Malam Dauda Daura, that started him on the path to education.
Muhammad Buhari was my classmate right from elementary school. That was in 1950 or 52. He was brought by his brother Malam Dauda Daura, the Dilban Daura at that time, to Mayadua. At that time, we were in elementary too.
My relationship with President Muhammad Buhari started far back to 1953, when we first met in boarding primary school.
Schooling also led him to the military, where his career in public service began. His rich portfolio eventually led to his first stint as head of state between 1983 and 1984. That didn't work out, and to his credit, he was able to serve as the chairman of the Petroleum Trust Fund during the Abacha years, untainted by that regime's pariah status. Buhari came away from that stint with the Megaskia persona. Armed with that, Buhari began his advance on Aso Rock, seat of the Nigerian president, in 2003. As at 2015, he had run for the presidency for 13 straight years, competing against all presidents that had been produced by Nigeria's Fourth Republic. One would have thought the years of failing to land the coveted prize would have changed the essential Buhari persona, but it turns out many of those that work with him say it has not.
He stood out as the honest one, and translated in politics in Hausa, mai gaskiya. So nobody is 100%, but also the gift of honesty, of moral rectitude, is one that is very rare among people.
He had a good training. He was raised up by his senior brother, who is old enough to be his father, a school teacher, a renowned school teacher, a disciplined teacher. So he was initially disciplined, right from home. And up to now, I don't think Buhari changed.
What is it that I don't like for the president? I find it difficult because he has not changed. His values remain the same. His passion and commitment to Nigeria remains unchanged.
What is the Buhari persona? What in the former army general would inspire a large movement of over 10 million people to follow Mai Gaskiya? The question many ask is, has Mai Gaskiya stayed true to the fervent belief of the Talakawa that he is indeed the trusted one? Critics say his legacy would be nepotism in government, inability to stem insecurity, and seeming indifference to the woes of his people. But his close associates point out that that seeming indifference is calm in the face of crisis.
But this is a man who remains unruffled, unperturbed, and when every other person loses his head, he keeps his. And I marvel at his strength.
He is still the same trusted Buhari that people knew. Eating the same kind of food, wearing the same kind of clothes, and just going about his life in that very simple and unobtrusive way.
Critics are also uncomfortable with his reluctance to change non-performing aids.
Mr. President believes very much, at times too much, in the goodness of man. Sir President, when he trusts you, he expects you to do the right thing. And when you fail to do so, it pains him.
People sometimes have a wrong impression of him, seeing that sometimes, he is loose or he doesn't take action quickly or whatever it is. Well, people will think it's a weakness, but it's not a weakness. I mean, any rightful and honest and sincere person would not like to take any decision without verifying. Or any good person thinks people are like him.
As President Muhammadu Buhari celebrates his 80th birthday, he still remains one of Nigeria's leaders who have ruled the country as both military head of state and civilian president. If those that have closely associated with him are to be believed, his legacy after May 29, 2023 will remain his simplicity and love for humanity. Kehinde Amodu, Trust TV News, Abuja.